CN Detector, Napadogan, 215. No alarms. Temperature 20 C. Total axles 464. Speed 28. Detector CN, Napadogan, 215. Aucun problème. Température 20 C. Total essieux 464. Vitesse 28.
That was saying M305 past the mile 215 detector on the Napadogan sub, in what now seems to be a long time ago, but not really. It is June the 2nd, 2026, and 305's crew will soon be pulling into CN's Edmundston, New Brunswick yard. They will be pulling down number 2 mainline for their crew change, and the outbound crew today is ready to go. Just a short while earlier, the crew for CN's L578, the local that works the yard and the surrounding area, had moved the potash cars and the 2 rear DPU units at 7:30 had dropped right on number 2 main earlier in the day. As these 2 units were facing the wrong way to take the leftover cars of St. John, 578's crew will be swapping them with ones from 305 that are facing the right way. CN M305 will be arriving with CN 3098 leading 2335, 2758, and exCREX lease unit 3856, 3236, and 3809. The mid DPU is 2928, and the 464 total axle count from the detector we just heard is good for 105 cars. Now, as to why all the power? Well, with a few extras in a recent potash train, there is an excess of power in Moncton. So most likely, at least 4 of the units on the head end are just along for the ride. Running, but isolated. From our rooftop advantage point, let's watch and enjoy CN M305, the before and after. As 305 slows to come to a stop, the power we can see, CN 4707 and 4901, is the power that 578 will be using later on after they do the power swap and put these units on the head end of the potash cars, which will then form an X474 to head to Moncton the next day. With the outbound crew waiting, 305 will not be stopped very long before moving on to the west end of the yard. And here they are, about 5 minutes later, not long doing the crew change at all. fly, it looks like 305 had stopped and walked from New Brunswick, roughly mile 152.6 Napadogsa, to pick up 4 lumber loads from the LaBelle Lumber's train. Perhaps they even dropped 4 empties as well, but we're not able to confirm if they did or not. As 305 slows to stop to do their work at the west end, we will head west to Saint-Hilaire. 305 has the units to swap and likely a pickup as well. At the time we thought 305 would depart and meet 120 at CN Cart, but as we've already posted the video for 120, you know that 305 had to wait.
M305 et 98 de Westminster subdivision Pelletier, ça retourne normalement à Belle.
After 120's tail end had cleared them, 305 got their train back together and are now blown for the Rue Landry crossing just to our east. So now, here's the after.
Détecteur CN, Pelletier, 5. Aucun problème. Température 1, 8. C, total, essieu, 5, 0, 8. Vitesse 3, 8. CN Detector, Pelletier, 5. No alarms. Temperature 1, 8. C, total, axles, 5, 0, 8. Speed 3, 8.
Well, there we go. 305 picked up 11 more cars, and interestingly, they too, like the LaBelle lumber loads, were placed behind the 3 head-end auto racks. Not sure what that means, if anything. Just interesting to know. Also, we can see that the trailing 2 units on the head end when 305 arrived at Edmundston, 3236 and 3809, were swapped out for 3901 and 3950. Always something going on at times, it seems. Like tonight, sometimes en route, things get shuffled a bit. We hope everyone has enjoyed seeing M305, now before and after. Thank you all for watching. Also, please check out the post section of this channel for regular updates from the crew, photos of this and other trains, old and new, and information on other rail-related topics. Until we meet for the next fun adventure with the Kesrail Fanning crew, be safe and have a great day. Cheers.